of the thick of it all. If they don't give me room, well then I'll give them a while. I'm gonna smoke my tires when the victory calls. I'm gonna be there, be there. I wanna see my face up on the jumbo screen. Feel the white hot metal of a winning machine. Because you win or you lose and there's no in between. I wanna be there, be there, be there.
The Target Series heads to another fast 2-mile oval to kick off the season. First went to the 2.5-mile high-banked Daytona International Speedway. Now we're here at the slightly less banked Michigan International Speedway, 2 miles around, for the running of the Overton's 300. On the pole for today's race, the 19 of Jade Jefferson. Beside him in second, the 13 of Samet Ozgen. Then in third place, we have Colton Yo. Fourth, it's Keyshawn Richardson. And rounding out the top 5, Ronan Curtis in the 93. Then in sixth place, we have Jake Richardson. In seventh, our Daytona winner, Anthony Hernandez. Then in eighth place, it's Brandon Beal. Ninth place for Code Red. And Kenny Walrus in the 99 rounds out the top 10. Back behind them, Luke Rainey starts 11th, with Mathis Wells starting in 12th. Then you have John Three for the 00 and the 35 of Zachary DeLello. Then there's Evan Hunter in the 23 and the 07 of Bronson Minnick, along with Matthew Burnett and Will Graymont in the 42. Then we have Eric Olson 66 and 98, Jennifer Buford. Then there's DJ Reed and Felix Jansen in the 61. Then we have Danny Lloyd, winner of the Penzold Truck Series race here yesterday, and Marshall Burrow in the 52 car. Then it's a family affair in the next row, Jeff Bright and Eli Bright, 2 teammates. Then there's Brendan Sarland and Brett Sierra in the 9, along with Jose Mills, last season's champion, and the 4 of Landon Lyons. Then we have Levi Shones and Ross McTrain, the 17 runner-up at Daytona, along with Jake Galloway and Nolan Lawrence in the 51. Then there's Michigan native Justin Zeidel in the 74 of Jay Rando, along with Jordan Stout and Riley Spurley-Tube, and rounding out the field, 39th place Adam McDowell, and then 40th, the 89 of Conrad Evans. So there's our starting lineup for racing here at Michigan in the Overton's 300. Let's go on trackside to fire these cars up.
Drivers, start your engines.
"40 cars fire up, and they're rolling here at Michigan for the second race of the Target Series season number 12, the Overton's 300 here at Michigan. It's a fast racetrack. It's a track where you're going to see more pack racing, aggressive racing, and a possible crash throughout this 23-lap event. We saw yesterday in the Penzold Truck Series, the winner of the Daytona race win the Michigan race. Danny Lloyd goes back-to-back to kick off the season. Can Anthony Hernandez do the same here in the Target Series? He starts this race in 7th and won the race at Daytona. We'll see if he can go back-to-back to kick off his Target Series season. Pace car to pit road, 23 laps, Jefferson Ozgen on the front row for the start of the Overton's 300. Jefferson on the gas, and we're green flag racing in the second Target Series race of season 12. Already cars shuffling around. 3 wide to the lead goes Colton Yo. He'll easily take it from Jade Jefferson in the 19. So here they come off turn 4 for the first time here today. Colton Yo to the top side, but will beat Curtis back around. Yo leads the first lap of the Overton's 300. Already some 3 wide as cars try to get shuffled back down to double file. Jefferson back in line third on the inside, and already Daytona winner Anthony Hernandez moves forward in the 11 car up to P2 and challenging for lead off turn 2. Here they race down the backstretch. Hernandez trying to get a draft off that 93 to get a move down to the inside. Almost 200 miles an hour for Anthony Hernandez off to turn number 3. These fast speeds here at this racetrack is a big racetrack. They can keep in the gas a lot. We're going to be seeing some really, really fast speeds all throughout this race here today as back around to lead that lap. There's our Daytona winner, Hernandez. He leads the second lap of the Overton's 300 and 2:02 for Code Red off to turn number 1. Code Red up to second. Luke Rainey in the 2 will move up to third. Behind him, Zachary DeLello and some 3 wide. Mathis Wells, Hernandez's teammate, trying to get on the bottom. Just got by their other teammate in the town of Keyshawn Richardson. Here comes that 00 car, Jonathan Buford. Making moves on the inside, has up from behind. That's the 42 of Luke Raymond. Here they come off the fourth quarter. Code Red going to take it to the inside, has Luke Rainey with them, and Code Red leads the third lap here at Michigan. So now we'll see if Luke can try and take it down to the inside to turn number 1. Got just a little bit lower than the 28, trying to get a run on corner exit, looks like. As down the backstretch of the race, 3 wide mid-pack. Top 10, single or double file. And here comes another one of the call lead cars to the front. Hernandez led a lap now on the outside. Here comes his teammate Mathis Wells for a second place, looking to try and get a lap led of his own. But he's challenged to the inside by the 00 of Jonathan Buford. Buford, though, steps out behind that to try and keep it double file. He didn't want to go 3 wide this early on in the race. 4 laps down, 4 different leaders. Code Red now out in front at Michigan, and 4 wide. They settle it back down to 3 wide behind. 93 of Curtis might get into the wall and does, but luckily doesn't come back down to the pack. They keep it going straight, but that was Jeff Wright that forced the move to the inside. The 1 car making progress throughout the field. He's going 3 wide now. That 1 car looks pretty strong early on in this race. Jeff Wright up inside the top 5. Started outside the top 25 in this race. It only took him 5 laps to get up inside the top 3. As Mathis Wells, the 16, will lead at the start-finish line. Jeff Bright making this big 3-wide move to the inside. It looks like he has a lot of faith in that race car to make the moves. He knows it has some speed, and he's showing it. He's flowing through the field. He's going for the lead now, and he'll take it away off turn 2. Jeff Bright, our new race leader here at Michigan, flying through this field. Evan Hunter's won here before. That was in the Penzo Truck Series race last season. Now he's looking for the top spot in the 23. Jake Richardson just with them, along with the 07 of Bronson Minnick. Jeff Bright will lead the 6th lap here at Michigan. Hunter gets to the inside. You have some others moving on the inside, like Landon Lyons. Ross McTrade is coming in the 17, our Daytona runner-up. 74, Jay Randall making his way through the pack as well. A lot of shuffling going on in the pack as they are now 3 wide, about 5 rows deep in the top 10-15. It's still Evan Hunter out in front. He goes a little bit wider through turns 3 and 4. Gives the bottom up to Jake Richardson, the 39, with the move to the inside. Has up from Bronson Minnick. Now Lyons wants to go 3 wide for 3rd, as at the stripe, I believe it was the 39. Yes, Richardson led that lap by maybe 1,000th or so. That was very, very close there. That could be something like we see at the finish if these guys keep racing like they are. Look at this 3 wide as some cars get the wall off turn 2 and down the backstretch. These guys being very aggressive. Randall's shoving up because they're 4 wide and they're going to wreck behind them. We have cars into the outside wall. Kenny Walrus. Is that Luke Rainey, the 2? The 81 of DJ Reed. Or excuse me, the 81 is Jose Mills, last season's champion. Rainey, tons of damage. Mills, tons of damage. Lyons back to the yellow flag in front. Now, can they sort this 4 wide out under the yellow? We saw last race at Daytona, they had issues under caution. Looks like these drivers, this time, this race, they're going to keep it clean under the caution flag. So we thought it was going to happen with Jay Rendos. He was 4 wide, but it happened back behind them. There were some issues as some cars got spun around, including Kenny Walrus in the 99. Looks like maybe about 5, 6, 7 cars involved in this one. Let's go see what caused the first yellow flag of the race here in Michigan. Here is what caused the caution here at Michigan. And behind this first action of 4 wide, there's more 4 wide. It's going to be a little crazy to see this, but the 2 fluke grains on the outside, Hernandez in the middle, Curtis in the middle, and Evans forces it 4 wide on the bottom. Curtis into the 11 in the 2s. He's trying to give the A9 room. Evans hits him. He goes for a ride through the grass, saves it, but the front of his car all torn up. Now the 93 and the 2 come back up the track, 2 into the 13, 93 into the 99. So right there, there's Kenny Walrus and Smet Oskin both involved. There's Jennifer Buford and Jose Mills right into the 2 Luke Rainey. And then further up the road, 13 trying to get down to the pits. He kind of makes contact with the 18 of DJ Reed, but everything should be fine right there. So about 5, 6 race cars get collected in this one for our first yellow flag of the Overton 300 here at Michigan. Anthony Hernandez's chance to go back-to-back. They've gotten a little bit worse as he has some damage to this. Look at the 20 of Jake Galloway. How did he find his way through that? Even Riley Spurley, too. There were some really, really close calls in this pack. Let's go on board the 11 of Anthony Hernandez. Daytona winner to kick off the season, but he gets some damage as he's involved in this one. He did a great job not to make any further contact, so they were all spinning around in front of him. Jake Gow in the 20. Let's see how he was able to miss the 2 of Luke Rainey. That was a really, really good job by Jake there, keeping himself in this race, keeping it going. Justin Zaydell, the Michigan native, has the helmet cam for this race. Let's see what he saw as he avoided the crash in front of him. That's where the spotter is very, very important right there. He couldn't really see much, and luckily the spotter, though, told him what was happening, and he was able to escape that one without any damage. He's still ticking on this race, trying to get a win at his home track. Up at the front, the 4 of Landon Lyons leads the way. Under a first caution flag of the Overton 300, Lyons leads back to the green flag. Daytona runner-up Ross McTrain right now in second. Coming back green, 11 laps to go when we take the green flag. The 4 of Landon Lyons currently out in front, looking to win a championship in the final ever Target Series season. Out from that last season's champion Jose Mills, Luke Rainey in the 2, and the 13 of Samet Oskin. So bad finishes for those drivers. Definitely going to hurt them early on in these point standings. 37 cars still left running, some of them with damage at the back of the field. However, there aren't really too many damaged cars to beat. The most damaged car out there is maybe the 98 of Jennifer Buford. That might be really it. The 93 as well has some damage, but otherwise, a lot of the cars that are left out there are pretty clean and not so torn up that where they'll be a huge issue. So Landon Lyons leads in the 4. Daytona runner-up. Right now in the runner-up position again. Ross McTrain, but has 11 laps to try and change that. Bronson Minnick in 3rd. Brandon Beal in 4th. And Jake Richardson in 5th. Then Jay Rando, Zachary DeLello, Evan Hunter, Jonathan Buford, Will Graham at the top 10. Wells, Soderland, Jeff Bright, Code Red, Eric Olson are the top 15 for the restart here at Michigan. They're back going. Lions on the gas, and we're back green. Look at all the way to the top for Brandon Beal, trying to get something working here. He got a really good restart. The guys in front of him really didn't, as McTrain's already to the inside of the 4 of Lyons. So that was not the restart that Landon Lyons needed right there. If he could have gotten away, maybe could have tried and broke the cycle up, but that wasn't happening. Down the back of the race, looks like Kenny Walrus might have actually the most damage in the 99. He's very, very far off the pace. Lyons a power move around the outside to stay clear, so that 17 McTrain did not get through the bottom of 1 and 2 at all. I'm wondering if that car is taking a little bit longer to get up to speed, as right here that 4 is gapped the field back behind. Now they're going to try and split the 17 middle of 3, so look at the run the 07's getting on the top as well. I wonder if McTrain's car is just not handling as well right now. 3 wide to the bottom for Jake Richardson, the 39 car. He'll take it away from McTrain. Now we'll see if he can run the 4 of Lyons down. Down the back of the race. Richardson right now trying to stay ahead of the 3 wide behind him, as here comes DeLello in the 35. Richardson going to try and get down. DeLello, though, down to the inside. Hunter and Jeff Bright with them. Here they battle off turn 4. Hunter looks like he's going to try and take it 3 wide, but Jeff Bright going to spoil the plans there in the 1. Jeff Bright to the inside 3 wide. Bronson Minnick up and into the wall in the 07. He slows the outside lane up. DeLello now to second. Can he get by the 4 of Lyons? Into the wall for Minnick again, but he keeps it going straight. Jennifer Buford now starting to lose touch with the damage that she has. Jeff Bright inside the 1. He was maybe the fastest car we saw early on in this race. He has another good run through 3 and 4. That car can rotate so well middle of the corner. And it shows he gets to the inside of the 4 of Landon Lyons, but now Keyshawn Richardson will go 3 wide in the 10. Keyshawn to the bottom, 3 wide for the lead. The 66 is with them of Eric Olson. Out of line back there, way down to the bottom. 42 of Will Graymont, as Keyshawn Richardson leads the race. Keyshawn now trying to block every lane that he can. Down to the bottom. There goes Will Graymont down low. Just behind him, 92 cars, Jordan Stout. The 0-1 is coming back of Colton Yellow at the first lap of this race after shuffling the man right behind him, Jay Jefferson out. Jefferson, the pole sitter for this race, never got to lead a lap in this one. However, coming back up, he might have a shot at the race victory. And they might be 4 wide again. Landon Lyons trying to sort it. Jake Richardson trying to get low. Up top, way up top goes Eric Olson. Hard into the wall into Jeff Bright. They scatter around, trying to keep their cars going straight. Olsen all over the place, but saves it. We're still green so far, and a pass for the lead. Jordan Stout inside of Keyshawn Richardson. Somehow this main pack did a great job saving their cars. 6 laps right here to go. Jay Jefferson, the pulser, down to the inside of Jordan Stout to turn 1. Jay Rando is with them. The Jays will run 1-2. Jake Galloway, another driver, another champion of the series. Moving up on the inside. Teammate DJ Reed just behind him. And Danny Lloyd, the Penzo Truck Series winner yesterday, looking to get another win. Code Red takes it 3 wide on him. Jay Rando to the point in Michigan, coming back to a crucial lap. 5 laps remain. We're at the point of no return. Any yellow flag now ends this race. Some drivers know this. They're wanting to try and get to the lead in case a yellow does come out. Jake Galloway to the point. Teammate Reed follows through to second. Now Reed wants the lead. And we're going to catch that 99 of Kenny Walrus. That's probably going to be the only one we're going to get to. And that could be a big issue. 1 car in the apron back there. Looks like it might be the 52 car of Marshall Burrell. It was an orange car, but we stay green. They'll be 4 wide off turn 4. Can they sort this? Brando into the wall hard. Hill stuck with the outside. They drop back as Code Red leads in the 28. 4 laps remain in Michigan. Here comes the one on Jeff Bright coming back. Just with them, Felix Jansen, the 61. But here they come onto Kenny Walrus in the 99. Who will he impede? And who will have a shot to win after they're done with them? Here they come into the 99. Jeff Bright going to go to the top side. He gets halted. The inside and outside goes. 2 cars break away. It's Jansen and Code Red. Now if they get side by side, the pack back behind could have a huge run. The inside is filtering through. Walrus blocking the middle lane. The inside and outside going. Jeff Bright around us. There they go for the lead. Code Red's low on them. Now these two being side by side, that's only hurting them. That pack back behind can run them down that draft, and they already are 5 miles an hour faster at the end of the straightaway. Code Red out in front now, the 28, 2 to go at the line. It's Lloyd, Zidell, DeLello, Richardson, along with Yo there trying to run them down. 2-time Target Series champion Adam McDowell also here. But 2 laps is left. 2 laps to go for Code Red. Jansen, Zidell, Richardson, all there in the hip pocket of the 28. They're coming to the white flag this time on the Overton's 300. The pack has been scattered all throughout. But if we make it to the white, we're coming back around 2 more miles. Michigan names Zidell to the inside, both the 61 and the 28. Can he win at his home track? Can Keyshawn Richardson steal it from him? White flag one more time around Michigan. Zidell leads after turn 1, but has a hard-charging Richardson right behind him. Jansen couldn't get low. DeLello got low first. Will be calling back-to-back, or can Junior Motorsports score 1 with Zidell? Down the back they go. Richardson got a little loose, but stays inside the 7 car. Here comes Colton Yo to make it a race, along with Zachary DeLello. Richardson is by the 7. Can DeLello make one final charge off turn 4? He'll try it. Down to the bottom. Richardson holds him at bay. Keyshawn Richardson wins 1 at Michigan. Colleague gets another win to start the season. First it was Hernandez. Now it's Keyshawn Richardson. Colleague wins the first 2 of the season. And it's a last lap pass of Justin Zidell that gives it to Keyshawn Richardson in car number 10. Let's go see the finishing results and the updated points after the second race of the season here in Michigan. Here is how they finished in the Overton's 300 at the Michigan International Speedway. 1 caution flag today for 4 laps and 14 lead changes among 12 different drivers. For Keyshawn Richardson, he gets back-to-back wins for Colleague Racing to kick off their season on the right foot. Richardson wins it over DeLello in second, Colton Yo in third. Zidell, oh so close, led the white flag but ends up in fourth, and Danny Lloyd, the 21, rounds out the top 5. Code Red ends up in 6th, Adam McDowell 7th, Felix Jensen in 8th, Nolan Lawrence 9th, and Matthew Burnett, the 15, rounds out the top 10. Zachary DeLello, another good finish for him, moves him up into the points lead after 2 races so far this season. Beal and Jeff Bright, 11th and 12th. Minnick, Buford, Jonathan Buford that is, Mathis Wells round out the top 15. Leader of the most laps today, 8 laps led for Landon Lyons, ends up in 16th place. Hunter Sarlin, Spurley Tube, and Eli Bright round out the top 20. Look down, Jay Jefferson, the poles here, 21st. Brett Sear, a name we didn't really mention here today, ended up 22nd. He's won here before, won here in the season he won the championship, but didn't work out for him here today. And a lot of cars down here were held up because of lap traffic. I mean, Conrad Evans had a ton of damage in the 89, but still beat some of these guys like Eric Olson, Jay Randall, Levi Jones, DJ Reed, because, you know, they got held up behind lap traffic. A lot of names down here that were actually really P. DJ Reed, Jake Richardson, Ross McTrain were up there. Will Graymon as well, along with Jake Galloway. So a lot of cars getting held up by Kenny Walrus. And for Marshborough, it was that car we saw in the apron. Header issues put the 52 out of this race. Let's now go see the point standings. Here are the points 2 races in. And the top 4 in points, and the only 4 that have finished top 10 in both the races so far. DeLello, McDowell, Yo, and Jensen. 1, 2, 3, 4 in points with Jeff Bright right now in 5th. We have Danny Lloyd, Anthony Hernandez, Code Red, Conrad Evans, and Justin Zidell completing the top 10 in the points, as Keyshawn Richardson moves up to 15th with the win here today. Hernandez down to 7th with the disappointing run, but those are our first 2 winners this season. Richardson would take up a wildcard spot as of now, but still lots of time left. Another wildcard spot, obviously, Brendan Sarland, 11th, the highest without a win, outside the top 10 in points. Other drivers down here that have not had the start of the season they want, especially for Samet Ozgen. DNFs in both the races so far this season. Luke Rainey as well has had bad finishes in both the races so far this season. And they're right now down at the bottom of the points and not the seasons they've wanted so far. Other drivers down here with DNFs like Jay Brando, Brett Sierra, Jose Mills, Marshall Burrell. So we'll see how they can try and rebound after the first 2 races of their seasons have not gone the way they've wanted them to go. Race number 3 of the season, we're going to 1.5 mile racetrack, Texas, for the Nationwide 300. I will see you guys then.